Hi everyone, welcome to this innovation lecture series. In this lecture series, we'll discuss about how the innovation is going to lead to the pathway for the creations, inventions, and then how it is going to give the pathway for the wealth creation, for marketing, and how we can able to overcome this risk challenges, all this. So today we'll explore about the creativity. Before we'll see how the invention is going for the wealth creation. We have to see about how what is creativity, inventions, and innovations. So this not only shapes the future of the particular persons or companies, but it will also help us to increase the economics, entire economics. And today we'll see how it is going to show the success for this financial and personal use. So I'll quote this idea: without risk or useless. So risk without ideas are always stupid. So however ever fun, you have imagined that small startup from garbage startups like Apple, now it has become a one of the best leading thing. That is what the inventions has been lead to the wealth generation. That is an example. We'll go get into that. So before going to the deep of this, we should have the clarity about the creativity, inventions, and innovation. So what is the difference? Most of the people will think up all these words are the mix upping up. So they that, but the terms are not the same. They are all connected to give the powerful gear up for the powerful machines. Like creativity is a spark. For example, let us imagine like we have told the example of how the iPhone has come from the garbage, right? So think the example of how the iPod and the normal phone has been come up with a single sleek of device. That is what the sleek, what is Steve Jobs' ideas. That is what how he did enough to do think of the creativity. That is called as a spark. That is generating the new idea. That idea is then called as a raw, unfiltered, and imagination, and that will be the doorstep for the all the possibility which we have never seen it. So think about the first phone, how it will be like. So always we are reimagining the thing from the existing thing. That is what is the one of the creativity. The creativity does not always means that you have to develop the product. It is only the seed of inventions. You will get the some ideas. That ideas may be in the form of innovations or else in the form of inventions grows. So inventions are the new creations. Like from ancient we know this uh, like creating the bulb. We'll take the example of bulb. So now once we have the creativity, like this is what we need a lightiness, a dark placements. That creativity has to be put up in the action. That action will be in the form of tangible, and that inventions also will be in the novelty. So we call that as an invention. So like how I have told about the bulb example of from the Thomas Alva Edison's, like his it is a completely new device, so which he has solved the problem of real world, and what the human has been feeling. So his problem solving was based on the human centered approach, and how he has been used to be used that safety and reliable. Not always all the inventions will be in the form of successful. Some invention will be in the real world, some inventions will be in the halfway or something. So innovations is like something like truly it is a magically happening. It is not creating something new. It can be of bringing the real problems and making the lives to be the better. So always we in how I have described about this bulb example. So that is that Edison was being figured out how we can go for the to produce it cheaply, distribute widely, and wire cities with electricities. That is what the innovation. So always innovation has come to the market commercializations. Or else we take the iPhone once again. Creative idea become an invention, and then Apple has been innovated by producing, marketing, and evolving into the dominating the global smartphones. Always when your innovations has come to the market, then only it become a successful innovations. So we'll see one more example of Spencer Silver, who is trying to invent a super strong adhesive thing, but at last he has become ended with the reusable glue, which has been failed. But later on, some of the employees of this art fair who incited it and start bookmarking that this glue can be used for sticking the pages, like how we were using in the olden days for a gum thing. So that glue has been used for posting letters, all that in the previous ancient days. So that has become a bloom into the market. That is called as an innovation. So to always you're sometimes turning an failed invention into a product that solved the real world need. So today we have the multi-dollar of 100 plus countries where they use for different types. And wrap up it like creativity is an idea, invention is an thinking, and innovation is the thing we can say as a thing, idea thing, and that thing has to be impact, either it is impact the societal change or else in the commercializing. So every great innovations will be startups start thinking something differently and trying something new, and always they never give up. They refuse to give up when it is when it is not working. So that it may be you who was in the form of invention, you want to create something, but you are not able to continue it. So we'll see next slide. All right, now how this technologically innovations and used for development. So science and development, we'll see. So let's take this UPI as an example. Now we are in a current scenario. Before, for transaction money, we used to go for the bank, we wait for longer, so all those things. So this Indian UPI is an payment interfacing that is which is developed by NPCI that allows a real-time transfer with the one-tap solution, and we are all doing within the smartphone. So now that business UPI transaction has become the one of the largest economical growth of business. So for example, if we see in the month of March to April, we have the 12 to 14 billions of transactions in a month, in a month like March, April. So the impact is like we are boosting the entrepreneurship. So when we start creating inventions, innovations, so which it will impact on your entrepreneur skills, and where it will help us to develop financially and help us to increase the economy and digital economy. So before I'll tell one more example like how this Kenya Pesa has been, which is developed by the San Francisco, where they are sending my money via SMS. So based on that, they also have been developed their economically well. So that is all the micro businessing they were doing. They don't for this we don't need any fancy infrastructure. Something simple. It's just a mobile application which it has been created with the good idea. So we don't want what is the lesson we can take from this slide of inventions, like we don't want anything to be like mass infrastructure, we need to design something innovation. If we have the small idea with a small device which can be stay tuned for the economically, that is a more sufficient thing. So many countries they are using their human capital with the natural resources and in an effective way to create a new things. So always it's not, innovations are not a luxury anymore, it is just a necessity. If we have a problem, we'll give the solution. So every country has an individual on it, so we should have only the mindset of creativity, like a entrepreneur mindsetting, and we should have some little courage in our thing and lot of persistence. In today's world, it is not a biggest thing to become a rich, it is a biggest thing to think is like we have to do the innovations. So now let's see this how the in next upcoming how we'll discuss about how the China has become one of the major cities and how it is going to be never-ending spiral. Always this innovations, inventions, and creativity. All this are in the form of spiral thing that we'll see in next upcoming slides. Thanks for watching. In next upcoming slides, we'll discuss about how we go for going for this factors to be analyzed in the form for inventions, creations, and risk, what will be the risk factor and stability factor. That will be seeing in next upcoming lectures. Thank you.